Hey Cancer, welcome to Juju's Oracle. Thank you so much for tuning in. So you guys are my first zodiac sign that I'm going to be doing general readings for. So shout out to you guys. And I am a Cancer sun, July 3rd. Woo woo. Hey. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this general reading. I'm just going to see whatever comes out. Now for you guys, I wanted to do you guys because you come before Leo, but I got Cancer and Leo energy that came out. And then when I asked why Leo came out with you guys, I got the Neptune card. So you guys may have Cancer in the 12th house, you guys, and you might want to look into your birth chart, okay, if you don't have access to your birth chart yet, if you don't know your placements, because your birth chart will help you to know who you are, okay? I'm not sure exactly where I am on the spectrum as far as who my viewers are and how deep you are into spirituality and knowing yourself and astrology and all of that, but I'm here to help, okay? But anyway, if it's not that, you might be dealing with a Leo, or you might be dealing with children, because Leo rules the house of children, pleasure, okay, things of that nature. And you might be dealing with some subconscious fears around that, some illusions. But we're going to take a look. So the first card that we got out here is the family room, the number 21. You got the house in reverse, the number 20. You got the main female, the number 2, and the sudden wealth, the number 11. So something may be going on with a house. A house may be coming off the market, I'm hearing, soon. So with this family room in the house in reverse, the main female, and the sudden wealth, you guys might be buying a house or you guys might be selling a house. Nevertheless, the house is the only thing that came out in reverse. So I feel like there's something with the house coming off of the market that is going to lead to some type of sudden wealth. Now, whether this sudden wealth is the wealth being in your pocket or the wealth being you moving into something that is going to bring stability, I feel like we'll find that out a little bit later. But I definitely feel like there is something here with some stability, with a home. So for your rune, the overall energy, you got the Willow card, which this card represents success, honor, achievement. So yeah, I definitely feel like you guys are getting some type of achievement that is bringing you guys some type of major sudden wealth. This could be something that you can pass down for generations, especially with the family room. I'm definitely getting that here. And on this card, there is 2 people. They have a backpack, and they're sitting on some rocks. They're looking at some plains, some mountains, and there's a van behind them. So it looks like they're on some type of road trip, or they might be living out of their van. So you guys might be making the type of decision to where you might have sold your house so that you could do van life, or that might be something that you are considering doing, or you guys just may be going on a road trip in the near future to go look at some scenery, it's spring, so you guys could be going camping or just going on a road trip, going cross country, doing some traveling. And I feel like some of you guys might be going to go look at flowers or just go do something for your inner child. For your goddess oracles, you got the 37, the Queen Mother Nanny, Liberation. You got the 27, Urzuli Dantor, Etheric Chords, and you got the 23, Medusa, Rage. So I feel like with your ancestors, there's a lot going on in the ethers for you guys. I feel like you guys may have been doing cord cutting, or you guys may have been trying to release things, especially with this Willow card and the house in reverse. I feel like you are trying to release baggage. You guys may be cleansing a lot of things out of your life, okay? I'm hearing that song Pack Light by Queen Naija. But nevertheless, for the Rage card, you got the Page of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. And to clarify the Page of Wands, you got the Ten of Swords. And to clarify the Ace of Pentacles, you got the Knight of Swords in reverse. So I feel like your ancestors being here with the Liberation and the etheric chords, and the Rage card, I feel like you guys have been cleansing your energy. You guys have been you have been removing people, places, things, and ideas, perspectives that no longer resonate with you. trying to really release and free yourself from any type of bondages, mental bondages, spiritual bondages, physical bondages, okay? And I'm actually hearing and I'm getting the lick back. So I feel like this is in regards to people getting karma for, and your ancestors with the rage here, the Medusa, the Page of Wands, the Ten of Swords. You are a very free-spirited person. You are the type of person that goes after what you want. You are all about discovering and learning new things, about leveling up, okay, in the mind, in the heart, in the spirit, in the soul. No matter, the fears and the limitations, you are open and willing to learning and doing more, even though you still may have your blockages and things of that nature. But whatever situation that was supposed to bring you ruin, defeat, failure, okay, hopelessness, your ancestors are pissed off about this. With the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like your ancestors gave you something. You had some type of spiritual inheritance, physical inheritance. Some of you guys, it could be both, okay? But nevertheless, you guys have done the work. You guys have broken certain generational curses and patterns. And so your ancestors have you have passed certain initiations in your life, so your ancestors rightfully have given you certain gifts and new starts and breakthroughs and new beginnings, and somebody or something did not like that, okay, with this Knight of Swords in reverse, and this has pissed off your ancestors. And this is something that I feel like your ancestors, something is going on in the spiritual realm to where you are being divided, you're being moved away from these people, okay? These deceitful, tyrannical, crafty, imprudent, unpredictable, disorganized type of people, okay, who were trying to stop your new beginnings, who were trying to overthrow your personality. These are the type of people that may be, if you work a job, you might be a project manager and they want to try to make it seem like they're your manager, okay? And it's just like, no, stay in your place, okay? So I feel like, yeah, your ancestors, your spirit guides, they have seen you work so hard for certain things and for certain achievements. And they have seen, especially as a Cancer, sometimes we can be more sensitive and more passive. And it's not necessarily that we don't stick up for ourselves, but we really feel like people should know better. Like, it's kind of like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing, bro? And I feel like that's why a lot of people don't necessarily like Cancers, because how people like to mess with Cancers is they want to get a reaction out of us. They want those claws to come out because they want to be able to say that you are what it is, that the narrative that they've already tried to run with, okay? And Cancers, and I feel like this is why a lot of people say that we're manipulative, is that we don't give people the reaction that they want, okay? And 9 times out of 10, it's because you already have something to lose, because you're already in a position to where people are inspired by you, or people feel like you have something that they lack, okay? Especially with Cancers being cardinal signs, we're not afraid to go after what we want. We are. And a cardinal sign is just a sign that is the start of a new season. So we are in Aries season now, and Aries is a cardinal sign. It's the start of spring, okay? And then the next cardinal sign is us, Cancer, the start of summer. And then after that is Libra, the start of fall, and so on and so forth. So yeah, we are not afraid to get things started and get things initiated. And I feel like you have had people on your path that were irritated by that, annoyed by that, okay? And basically your light was irritating their demons, so they tried to stop you, and your spirit guides are on their head. With the Rage, I used the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck, and I got the Princess, the number 1, You Can Be Your Own Knight. So yeah, I feel like your ancestors have done a lot, and you have done a lot in your life to be independent, to be this free spirit, to have this courage, this love for life, okay, this enthusiasm about the way you see things and the way you go about things with this You Can Be Your Own Knight. And I feel like you guys, again, have gone through your initiation. You have done your shadow work, and your ancestors have given you certain gifts and new opportunities and new beginnings. And someone or different people that you have come across, these people from the past and these perspectives from the past, they wanted you to be codependent on them. They wanted you to need them, and it was only so that they could have the opportunity to break your heart, to leave you stagnant and stuck. okay, to be competitive, to take advantage of you. With the Liberation card, you got the tarot that came out to clarify this is the Three of Swords and the Temperance. So yeah, your spirit guides and your ancestors are definitely out here. And with the Liberation card, I feel like you guys have been praying, meditating, doing your fasting, doing your due diligence to stay in contact with your ancestors, with the spiritual realm, with God, to ensure that you have protection and that you are doing things in moderation and with tranquility. You guys may benefit from drinking some milk tea or some type of tea, or that is something that you guys do. I'm definitely seeing that here. I'm seeing somebody stirring something here. And if you use one of those styrofoam cups, I don't know why I'm just getting be careful, because if you're using a styrofoam cup, something that you might be using, if you put it at the bottom of the cup, it might poke a hole in the cup to where something spills out the bottom of your cup, or something might spill out the bottom of your cup. So just be careful with that. So with the etheric cords, I've clarified this with the tarot, the Knight of Pentacles, and Death. So I feel like, yeah, your spirit guides and you have been doing the work to cut cords and to release a responsibility and ties from anything or any situations that really have nothing to do with you, so that you can be concentrated, so that you can triumph and persevere and go in the direction that your spirit guides and your ancestors need and want for you to go. Because I definitely feel like there was energies here that were trying to block you in the past, trying to block your forward movement, trying to block you from being able to provide for yourself, from being a reliable person. And people can do this by the spiritual warfare that they, dish out. And if you are not cognizant of, they're trying to deter you, be competitive with you, and really make you, turn you into a monster, turn you into something that you're not, to where you get so distracted with the spiritual warfare and with the back and forth and with the pettiness that you're not being who it is that you are called to be. Okay, and these are people that are not focused on their own missions and their own goals. And again, with the rage here, they hate that about you. They hate your courage. They hate your excitement, your free spirit, your love of life. So don't let them take that from you. Your spirit guides and your ancestors want you to release your guilt in regards to this sudden wealth, whether this be a physical, spiritual, mental, whatever type of inheritance this is, whatever type of money this is, opportunity this is, any type of opportunities, new ideas, anything in the future that you get that is a gift to you from the divine. Release any guilt that you may have in regards to that. And again, you guys might have gone through cycles of people trying to undo all the hard work that you put in, whether that be physically, spiritually, emotionally, okay, financially, however it resonates. And for some of you guys, for most of you guys, I feel like this was in more ways than one, where people were coming into your life and they were trying to razzle you, okay, trying to project onto you, trying to make you carry their burdens. And your ancestors are handling that behind the scenes, but they're letting you know that when this gift does come in, and when these opportunities still continue to come in, to continue to move forward and integrate these lessons, no, don't feel any type of guilt. Continue to protect yourself. Return to sender any type of negative emotions, negative entities, negative thoughts, negative affirmations, negative intentions. Back to sender. You guys may have been in environments and dealt with people who were less, they may have had the same amount of materials as you, like they may have been able to match you materially, but or on the surface, okay, as far as how you guys looked, it might have looked good, but they were very unbalanced, lustful, vain, very negative and distracted in life. So and they were competitive with you, okay? So these are the type of people that see you doing good, they see you focused, and they even may have more than you. They may even be in larger positions than you, and better positions than you, just in life in general. And you might even be inspired by these people, but then you find out that, these people are really imbalanced. These people are really like losing their minds, because the little bit that you have, they may have a whole loaf of bread, but they're jealous of your one slice. So yeah, that's really what I'm going to name this, because it's really given that. And I feel like you guys are cutting cords from these type of people, these types of situations and perspectives, and releasing any guilt. And anybody that is upset about where you're going and what it is that God is blessing you with is really like, okay, bitch, we'll get out the way. Like, what? In a channel song that I got earlier, is What They Gon' Do by Lil Jon. So I feel like that's our channel song. Cancer is like, no, y'all get the fuck out the way. Like, I worked too hard for this. You know what I'm saying? I done the shadow work. My confidence is where it's at because it's where it's at, because that's where I'm supposed to be. I am who I am. And anybody that, you know, really wants to negate that, it's like, okay, that's fine. That's your opinion. But keep it over there, because we all have one. Doesn't mean that I need to take it into consideration. You got the Six of Swords, which means transition, exit, moving beyond, problem solving, a journey, deeper thinking, and research. So yeah, I feel like you guys are letting things be. It's like, okay, I respect your opinion, but I don't accept your opinion, because you're not going to let people project their insecurities onto you, and you're not going to feel shame or guilt or fear because other people want you to feel shame or guilt or fear when you've already worked through your shame, guilt, and fear. It's like, no, I'm not doing that. For the family room, you got the Ten of Wands and the Star card. So you guys are releasing burdens. I feel like you guys have been doing the work to break generational curses and been moving forward, especially with the Liberation and the Three of Swords and the Temperance card. I feel like your ancestors have been here with you to help you, you know, have these different realizations and breakthroughs, and to do your healing in moderation and stay serene, okay? Stay relaxed throughout these transitions, throughout these bitter truths that you've been uncovering. For the sudden wealth, the release your guilt, you got the Nine of Wands and the High Priestess. So I feel like you guys are used to diverging information or divulging information to certain people. And there's also a sense here of the way you integrate information or the way you intake information. So like, there could have been certain triggers in the past that you are learning how to get over, right? Or with this sudden wealth here, you may be entering into a new bracket, okay, of wealth, and you may be having to work through certain emotions and work through certain fears with that, okay? Like, it's something that you've never experienced before, and it's a good thing, but at the same time, there may be some fears and limitations and guilt that you may have, okay, around these opportunities that you're getting and not being able to share them or share this new version of you with certain people, places, and things, okay? But your ancestors are cutting cords with, and they're helping you. They've been helping you cut cords and integrate these bitter truths and this information so that you can transform and move forward. Also, I'm getting that there may be a sense here of luck in the near future. This is a general message and it's timeless, so take it as it resonates and don't be mad at me. But if you are thinking about, like, if you get an inkling of, you know, not taking your route home and going to play the lottery or something like that, if that's been something that's been on your heart or on your brain, I definitely feel like you may have some luck with that. So definitely remember me, think of me, and don't be afraid to leave a donation. It's like, I'm just joking, but no, for real, I definitely see that here. You guys might be thinking about taking another way home or going to bingo or something like that. There may be an opportunity for you to go gambling or something with this sudden wealth card, and it's gonna be you taking a chance here, but there's some type of awareness or sound judgment that you're going to make, some type of wisdom that you have that's going to lead you to making the right decision or being at the right place at the right time, and it's going to be a good outcome for you. So nevertheless, there is a sense of just be on the lookout for any opportunities like outside of the blue, outside of your routine, okay? So where you would normally go home, maybe take another route or if you're led to go somewhere else, and only if you're led, use your intuition, okay? Don't put yourself in anything that's a dangerous situation. But yeah, if there's a situation where you are invited out to go to bingo or something like that, you could definitely get a lot of luck in that. Or if there's like some type of sweepstake that you get entered into, there's definitely luck there, okay? So your final message is your soul truth cards. I got, what risk can I take today? So yeah, that's really pointing out to the fact of wanting to do something outside of your routine or being urged to do something outside of your routine, but listen to your intuition, okay? So it says, be not mistaken. You will have to take bigger risks than you have ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. You will have to take the big, scary leap. But do not fret because your soul has wings. Today's soul action: what risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave and courageous, and you will discover what you are really made of. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, there's definitely a risk that you're being urged to take, and there's going to be a lot of blessings on the other side of that, and it's going to really shock and surprise you, and it's going to show you just how intuitive and just how guided and led you are. The last card, the Soul Truth card, is what am I most afraid of losing? It says, as we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was to make room for what will be. If you were to take the big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? Today's soul action: name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you are going. Today's mantra: I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure, I am loved, I am safe, and I belong. So yeah, you guys definitely are not afraid. You guys are cardinal signs, again, Cancer. So you are not afraid of moving forward. Okay, you take the initiative no matter what. And we are very sentimental beings, okay? Cancers are very sensitive, very emotional beings, sentimental. And that's why people can misconstrue our feelings, because when we go cold, we go cold. And some people can feel like we have never loved them at all. But that is so far from the case. But in order for you to protect your energy, you have to take risks, and you have learned that, okay? And you have been led to do that. You have been guided and protected to do those things from your ancestors, and they are taking care of anybody behind the scenes who is trying to thwart the plans of God, okay, and hold you back in any type of way, shape, or form. So yeah, you are moving forward, especially with the Sewillow card. And like I said, I was seeing on the Sewillow card this couple here, and there's a van. So you guys definitely could have, you could be, even if it's not going to the van life, you could be sizing down. You could be getting rid of things, could be getting rid of baggage, could be getting rid of people, could be getting rid of aspects of yourself that no longer serve you. And this is something that your ancestors are certainly proud of you for doing, okay? So that is what the message is for you guys, Cancers. Let me know how it resonates. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next video.